This morning, so I don't have a watch, so and the clock is off an hour, so do you have the right time?
Yep, it's 10 minutes after.
Is it like 10 o'clock? Almost? Close enough? Everyone is here. So let's go around and do introductions first. I'm Kay Kes, Scott County Election Supervisor.
Barbara Marshall, County Commissioner.
Cindy Geis, County Auditor Treasurer.
Tom Wolf, County Commissioner.
Ray, yes, Court Administrator.
Janet Williams, Mayor Savage.
Okay.
I'm Heather Rubash, I work at the Republican Party in Minnesota.
I'm Bill Sorm with the Uptake.
I'm Colleen Adams with the Dayton Committee.
Welcome, everyone. We're going to start with our oath. Raise your right hand. We, the members of the County Canvassing Board for the district comprising the County of Scott, State of Minnesota, do solemnly swear that we will support the Constitution of the United States and of the State of Minnesota, and that we will canvass the votes cast at the general election November 2nd, 2010, fairly and impartially.
I will.
I will. That closes.
This
No, you gotta close. No.
It's too loud.
Okay, thank you. Barb, you want to sign?
Okay.
In front of you, you have three reports, three abstracts from the election. One is the state abstract, the other is the county abstract, and the new one we have this year is the write-in abstract. We had a few on there that we had to record. So you can go ahead and review the abstracts. I do have all the summary statements here. If you wish to pull any to look at the totals, everything has been checked, proofed, and everything balances out for what we reported on election night.
Will you explain what the write-in abstract is?
Sure. Yeah, it's the write-in abstract is new this year, and it's for the required write-ins that file a required registration to be.
So they have to file.
So we count that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. And we just had like 3 entries on that report.
Yep. Okay.
Is there somewhere here a list of the write-in names for?
They're on that other report, the registered write-in report. Yeah, that's the write-in report.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
But I think he's talking about the write-ins for all the other.
Because I
all
see
the rest
here
of the races.
27 write-ins for Joe Wagner and Jerry Gutierrez race.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Okay, well, those were not required to count.
Oh, okay.
Okay. For the federal, state, and county are the only ones that were required to count, are the ones that are on that report that filed. So the others were not required to do to compile.
But I guess what he's asking is, who are they?
Who are they?
Where can they
What are
be
the
found?
names? Who was, like if I
They
came
must
in
be
for,
registered
is it
somewhere.
Mickey Mouse? Is it,
Oh, I'm sure it is.
do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I just,
but we're not
who
required.
compiles that list and where does that end up? Nowhere?
Yeah, nowhere.
On
There
the
is no
trash.
list.
In
Okay.
the old
There
days,
is no list for county, yeah.
In the old days, it used
It
to be.
used to be like
Right,
that.
they had
Okay.
the list.
Yep.
And
But
did you
not
keep
now.
those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kept the list.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little different now.
Mhm.
little less work for our judges at the polls.
Yeah, because I see, boy, for the sheriff and the county attorney, there's hundreds of write-ins. That's,
On that soil and water supervisor, Jim Schwingler was.
yes.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? You want to look at a summary statement?
People register on what should they?
20%.
I can't hear what they're saying.
Pardon?
Well, I don't know what, I can't hear what they're saying.
Oh, speak up, sir.
Oh, I said there's a 10% increase in registered voters in Elk.
A lot of registered.
Yeah,
election day.
they merged, you know, so they're bigger now. They opened the market.
Wouldn't they have been merged, what, 3 years ago?
4 years ago.
Yeah.
But this is their first.
So their
governor's
first
race.
big election.
How come Elko and the market took so long to get in? I was here that night and I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, they were last. They were doing their write-ins. They were doing more than they needed to do with their write-ins. They were doing
What
more
time
than
did
the
they come in?
required write-ins. They came in, it was about 1:45.
Who was that?
Elko and the market.
How many write-ins could there have been?
You want to look at the report?
Yeah.
Well, the number of write-ins.
Well, it just seems odd that it would have taken him an extra 4 hours.
I don't know. They have a new clerk out there, too, so she was learning.
Up in the market was like 5.
Yeah, they did. They didn't.
So about an hour per to register?
Here's what they were working on. This huge tally write-in sheet, which they did not need to do all that work.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that just amazes me that evidently half the people in the state don't really care about who the governor is.
Yeah, that's. Somebody's voting for Barack Obama for Court of Appeals. Somebody voted for Nancy Pelosi. Abe Lincoln. Should read this one, I'm impressed.
Maybe two years. Actually, I think
Oh, wow.
that is a pretty.
What?
that is a
I said
pretty
maybe in
good
2
percentage
years.
of voting.
He said, I'll read this one, I'm depressed.
Yeah, they were,
Well, it is an off year, but it's still talking about.
I know, well, I know.
well, the last governor race, I think we were only a percentage higher this year than
Okay.
the last governor race. I was expecting a little bit better turnout. but-
Because it was so nice, too, also.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. Anyone else like to look at this?
But is that all of them? or
This is, no, that's just Elko and the market.
Who won that judge's race between Clark and Braithwaite?
Clark,
He did.
60-40, wasn't it?
So, that's good.
I saw it the night of.
should we start redistricting, right?
Well, yeah,
For the 2012
2020.
election.
2012, yeah.
What does the, when it says boundary change since last election, false just means it hasn't been changed?
Right,
Right.
yeah. We haven't had any annexations or anything.
No, we had some for a while there.
Yeah, a
Just
lot, for a long time there.
But
That was
it
quite
had
a while
none.
ago. That was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, I would say at
It's
least
almost
three. Three, probably.
At least
Since the
3
last
years.
annexation.
Really? I know that Bell Plains Blakely, I was on that thing, I haven't been in for 5 years.
Wow.
Maybe
No,
there was somebody
not the
else.
orderlies. I'm talking about the
Oh.
onesie twosies.
Oh, okay.
Orderlies in Prior Lake, there's a huge orderly annexation with
yeah.
Spring Lake. And the next one I think would be the Belle Plaine City orderly annexations. But they haven't stayed on plan. Mary Kay, how many undervotes did you say there were?
Yearbooks? For where? For which office?
You just don't count total undervotes on a ballot, first of all.
It's gotta be inspectors.
Your locals, let's just say the two races that are close in the cities. Did we have quite a few undervotes on those?
Where the,
Well, we've got the New Craig and Belle Plaine City on those races.
let's see here. Here's New Craig Council, there were 849 undervotes. And then Belle Plaine Mayor, let's see. Belle Plaine Mayor had 149 undervotes.
Did Bill Plain results in here?
No, because that's local, they canvass their own.
Okay, so can I see
But
the?
this is my total report.
Is that Bill Plain?
Belle Plaine's on the bottom here, the mayor. And then it's supposed to
So what
start-
happens there? It's up to them to
They will have
Yeah,
an
no
automatic
votes.
recount.
they will have a recount there.
And that is
The mayor's
responsibility.
Belle Plaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, what's my name?
Well,
That's what I was
you've got to
wondering.
provide the
Look at
ballots.
that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so you
and
come
then,
on
or,
guardian of the ballots.
yeah, okay, and then New Craig is,
He what?
The city
Well,
council.
then why did you
how
go?
Yeah.
close is that, or what was it?
Well, we're in 2 counties, I think there
Oh,
was
okay.
a 12-vote difference.
If you don't want the job, you shouldn't put your
On
name
the
on the
council.
ballot.
Yeah.
He knows what it's involved.
Yeah.
Involved, he's been there.
The,
So who's?
So do they have strict
So
rules
with
then as to
Chard,
how they do
Schneider,
their recounts too? or-
Yeah, it's
Tim
the same.
O'Loughlin got
same
on
process.
So it's up to their city
Right.
clerk to.
Mhm. They're in charge.
Mayford. Jason Olsen. Well, Joe still got elected to the
city council.
Jordan Council.
Mhm.
He was bound and determined to get elected. to
Somewhere.
this area.
He served on the
Yeah.
The water something.
water commission or whatever.
And
But that's
and
appointed.
isn't he on the planning commission?
No.
He's not a planning commission?
Mm-mm.
He's on
He
the
gave
community.
Jordan, he's on a parks deal.
He's on the what?
I thought he was on a parks deal, Joe
Oh.
Hill.
I didn't know that Jared was running for mayor. It was
So then after he,
How'd he do? Did he
Second.
Oh. He
Chuck-
was sheriff.
primary
Technically.
for the commissioner, he's still at time that he could run.
Mhm. Yeah, they have a late filing period.
Jury.
Oh,
Dewey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it, yeah, 2002, yeah.
But he didn't,
Yeah, well,
no.
So then we're only canvassing the city and the county, or the state and the county.
Yeah.
And the cities are done by the cities, so. And that's the same information that's on the website.
Mhm.
Okay, on election night, I was trying to go by precinct to get the results.
Mhm.
It eventually was put on there, right?
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, but in the early it was.
Yeah, we were trying to do.
Yeah, because I was trying to find it. And then-
Yeah, we were trying to scroll. Well, we had a link on top where you could go to other results too, and then we had to stay up there, but then the state crashed and we couldn't upload. But then we switched ours back over to the regular software.
Well, I tried to, I
Yeah.
asked Jerry Shelton, and I said, so, where am I missing that? It's not there totally.
Yep, well,
It
yeah.
kind of went on and off
Yeah.
throughout the evening.
Yeah,
'Cause I'd catch it and I'd look back and then I couldn't see it.
yeah.
When I jumped
I
on
did
at
that
about
too.
6 o'clock, it wasn't on. And I got here and it wasn't on. And I'm like,
Really?
Well, they have the totals, but not the precincts, yeah.
you brave.
Is that true? I think
Yeah, see, we switched over to that other format, and there's just so much information out there now where you can click on
I
and see
thought I knew
anything.
earlier.
Even the percentage of vote turnout is out there, one big report, so that was really nice. It's a lot of good stuff in that software package. Just the scrolling didn't want to work for us.
Which one was that? David Lyon. Oh. That's, and one of the double. So they were trying.
It's all Republican representation
I know.
at this point.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
good
looking at
job,
this,
huh?
Mark Dayton wants 250 precincts in all of Scott County.
I can't hear you. What?
Mark Dayton only took 2 precincts in all of Scott County.
Mm.
He won in Savage and
Well, even your,
And the auditor.
Yeah, I looked that up.
How you doing there?
I'm fine. What am I supposed to do? I would look through.
You look through? Ready to sign? I can
I'll
start
let you
passing them around. You want to start? I'm going to start sending all these around
You
here.
can't report any major follow-ups or any problems or anything like that in the capital.
yeah, the scroller wouldn't work.
The scroller won't work, but
Didn't have an impact on the outcome
no,
though.
not at all.
So then what's the next step? Then everybody certifies their county, and then the state certifies, and then that triggers the recount?
Then they start, yeah. Yep, and that's already scheduled for the Monday after Thanksgiving for the governor.
So how does the recount go? Do they throw every ballot into the machine again, or
No, it's all hand counted.
everything's hand counted?
Yeah, yeah. So everything's looked at, sorted, voter intent is taken into consideration, and
Mary Kay, do you have a location here?
it's the Scott County Conference.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And have you started soliciting for volunteers for that, or
I have some workers already.
you did?
I think I might have enough,
You did.
getting the ones from 08
Oh.
to come back.
So they are.
They have experience.
Are they ones from each one of the cities, or what? How is that?
Yeah, I've got some from the cities. Pretty much all of them are coming from the cities. Yeah.
Mhm.
So-
And the whole state's gonna do their count that day, or pretty much?
But
Get what they've been
the
done.
majority are all starting on Monday at 9 o'clock. I think there's a few that, I don't know.
When Kennedy, and was it Mingy? Was pretty close. Was it Mark Kennedy?
They're stored somewhere.
They're stored in our office, yep, under lock and key. Okay, so keep signing here, pass this around. And the reports that you have in front of you are yours to take with you. And then we've got one more order of business before we are done here.
I had one more question on the Meyer and Worsel judge.
Yeah.
Who won that one? Helen Meyer and Greg Worsel.
Meyer, but I
Telling
She did, yeah. I saw that one in there.
Yeah, Meyer did, it was close. It's kind of hard for me to understand it. She's an incumbent. I know Bristol had quite a few ads out and stuff like that. Boy, I'll take.
See, does that they do downtown here, does that always goes up for the winter months, just down 3 days a week?
So
I'm
it's
happy to
it's
know
true
I don't
then,
need to go to a bakery.
the mayor, the one mayor that's
I don't know, I have
represented is
no
from
idea.
I thought they were just closed on
the
Monday.
largest city, so then when the next census comes out of
Yes,
Savages and
that
Vegas
could
and
change your
that will
role,
change.
yeah. We'll see who's gonna be bigger.
That only means you get to sleep a
Shocking.
little bit later 2 days a year.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we've got one more thing to do here.
So the things they tell you, they don't tell you when you get elected. And then he says, oh, by the way, you have to come in and canvass the elections. I said, oh, really?
Okay, so on Wednesday, oops, let me get my note here. Wednesday, November 10th at 8:30 is our post-election review. And the board here today has to pick 3 precincts that will be counted for the governor. And there's a couple more races that we need to do. But I
Do we have to be here for that?
You do not have to be here for that. It is open to the public if you would like to come. But I
This
have
Wednesday, at what time?
at 8:30 we're going to start at the Scott County Conference Center. Okay, so I've got every precinct here on these cards, and our absentee ballot board precinct is also one of those, so that is also in the mix. So I am just going to put them in here and mix them all up, and then 3 of you can draw one and see who the lucky people are that get to come and do this.
Oh, that's how.
Yeah, the city or the townships or come in to do this, so.
We're all rich.
So we're counting the federal races and the governor on Wednesday.
Did you pull? You did pull last night.
Okay, who would like to pick one? Janet?
Chris,
Oh, that's right.
They will either love you or hate you.
I know.
Prior Lake.
Prior Lake 6B. This precinct one.
Pick a good one, Tom.
because there's a bad one in here.
Who do you got?
Backside.
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson Township. Interesting. So I'll up here a little bit more. Turning upside right here. Red River
Oh,
Township. So we got 2 townships this time.
Okay, so now what? They
Tell us what they're doing?
They will be coming in on Wednesday, and they need to do a hand count. It's to make sure that the machine counted the ballots properly. It's an audit, post-election review. And it'll be the federal races and the governor race that they need to hand count to make sure that the equipment was working properly.
No, I think I remember seeing that night we have 44 precincts.
Mhm.
Is that right? So
Correct,
3 of
yes.
44.
Yes, and our AB ballot board precinct, well, it's not really a precinct, but it's had to be part of the mix, so. Yeah, okay.
that's all we got total in this whole county?
Pardon?
44 precincts.
44 precincts, yes, is what we,
Shakopee has 12.
yep.
Hardwick has what,
8,
8?
which is 8.
That's 8, that's 28. 11 townships, 39. Okay.
Yep, so
And so who would the, like Credit River, who would come in? Is it the clerk?
the clerk will come in with their election judges, is how I've worked this in the past.
Okay.
all the judges have to come, or just?
No,
it's
just 2, the
Okay.
clerk, and they bring 2 judges in. who do this work.
Okay. That'd be so happy to hear
Oh. You picked them, right?
that. I didn't pick Credit River at all,
okay.
I picked Jackson.
Oh, that's
Someone
right.
over here did the Credit River.
Okay.
I did Prior Lake, so I can tell Ellen I didn't run.
Alrighty,
Our
We're
work
done?
is done.
you are done. Any questions?
Well, with these counting machines now, I mean, really, what are the chances that they're reading it wrong? Just
Well,
depends
they're-
on how the circle
It's
is
how
filled
the,
out.
yeah, how the voter marked. If they did not come back and get a new ballot, if, you know, which should have been a spoiled ballot, they could have, you know, crossed off a name
Okay.
and then marked someone else. So we're
Okay.
looking for voter intent
Mhm.
in the recount.
So you're gonna sit and hand count the whole, like Credit River is probably as big as
Yeah.
the Prior Lake
That's
precinct
pretty
there.
big, yeah.
They're gonna hand count every ballot.
For those.
And that's what,
races.
3,000 or some?
They've got 3,000 registered voters, so what was their turnout?
But each one of the precincts are fairly close in size, right?
So
I mean, for the amount of
2,435.
registered voters, not necessarily how many voters.
86.
Right, each there's 44 precincts in the
Right.
county. They are kind of divided up so that they each have approximately the same amount of registered voters. or
Yeah,
not?
yes. And that's from
Yeah.
last redistricting.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Prior Lake, that 6B has 812.
Yeah. Credit River has 24,
35.
35 voted.
So they'll have to go through all those.
Non-ballots, yep.
And
Yeah,
what, that
they're-
take 3 hours, 4 hours?
It'll take probably the whole morning.
It will.
We're usually
bar?
done by lunch.